I've been trying to play video games, my fucking hobby, but everything's just been dog shit lately, man. On my PS5, on Steam, nothing is good. Well, I could maybe try and get a job, but nah, man, I'll just go and see what's on discount. Oh, let's see these indie games. Let's see what the people are making. Hollow Knight Silksong, Deltarune, A Hat in Time. Who the fuck are these games even made for? You fucking queers! I want to play a good game. I want to be immersed. I want good pixel art, awesome atmosphere, badass main character. Is that so hard to ask for? Is that fucking Kino? Blasphemous is a game that I loved when I first played it. It was right up my alley as a nigga who likes games that are fun and engaging. It's like this awesome combination of hack and slash, Metroidvanias, and a third subgenre you could probably guess by now if you're watching the footage, but it in no way takes away from the game, I swear to you, I promise. So by the end of this video, I hope to make you want to try the game at least. Cause, it's fucking Kino. Alright, let's start with the most important question. Is it fun? To talk about this, I'm gonna compare this game to another one. Let's use Hollow Knight. In Hollow Knight, the basic gist of the combat is you have your little sword and you can hit left, right, and up, and you can also pogo off enemies if you're in the air. Alright, you also have your little mana energy bar at the top, which you can use to either heal or throw a big projectile. Pretty good, pretty good. Well, these are good ways to attack enemies. What else do you have?
Take your clothes off.
That's pretty much it. The basic gist of the combat is hack and dodge and hack and dodge. What about Blasphemous? What makes it so special? With a sword, it's basically the same system, but the game changer here is the skill tree. You can have a blood boomerang that's like a little projectile. You can have the slide attack, which will absolutely carry you for a lot of the game. And I'm not even mentioning the fucking parry, which gives you another way to counter enemies that isn't just fucking jumping out of the way. And not to mention the magic attacks. There's a lot of options. You can unlock shit like some lifesteal, maybe thunder, or maybe even a protective barrier that goes around you. There's a lot of variety that can allow you to experiment in many different ways when fighting enemies or bosses. And that leads me to my next fucking point, the bosses. Bosses in 2D action games are almost never something to write home about, with their 3D counterparts always mogging them. Blasphemous is a game that I can proudly say has some quality shit, and I'm a guy who takes my boss quality very seriously. This game has two kinds of bosses, the big niggas and the small niggas. Normally in games, big niggas are fucking bullshit, man. They take way too long to fight, their hitboxes are too fucking big, man. They keep like fucking doing AoEs and shit, it's fucking annoying. But in this game, they're pretty fun. This is mostly because of your huge toolkit, as I said, all the magic attacks you have, which allow you to experiment against the bosses. Let's look at one of the best bosses in the game, Ten Piedad. This guy, he moves left and right very slowly, and he has two main attacks. Either he'll crouch down and do a swipe, or he'll put his arms into the ground and then some trees will come out of the ground. When he does the swipe, you can just quickly jump and then continue attacking, just hacking and hacking and hacking. And if he does the trees, then it's a bit more annoying because you have to get out of the way. Now I know what you'll say, oh, then you just complained about hacking and dodging in Hollow Knight? This is the early game, alright? It's simple. This is a simple boss. In Hollow Knight, this is every fucking boss. Every boss is exactly like this. In Blasphemous, they change, they get harder, they have new mechanics, new fucking gimmicks, man. Here's this one. Our Lady of the Charred Visage. This fight is kind of like those Toho games, the bullet hell bullshit. You see those planks of wood? You can hang onto them. This adds a whole new dimension to this whole fight. And now for our example of the little nigga. Right, this guy uses his mace, he like hits you, there's some thunder sometimes, he spins around, whatever. You know what this makes this fight good? The parrying. I fucking hate parrying in games normally, but in Blasphemous, the parry window is pretty generous. It's tied to a shoulder button, which is always fucking perfect, just one click and then you parry, I like that. And when you parry him, you can immediately punish. And all that is just early game. The late game, and especially the DLC, holy shit, the free DLC boss, I'm not gonna spoil it, but all I'm gonna say is collect the bones. I swear it's worth it. Gameplay is very important, but there's one other thing that every game needs to get my attention, and that is charm.
Blessed are the eyes that with devotion see my tormented heart. Let the ones who are
I
chosen...
fucking love dark fantasy. You know, the feeling of just being this knight, going on an adventure with like unspeakable horrors in your path, and you're in this world that has world building, a sense of world building. I've always wanted that in a video game. Dark Souls comes the closest, obviously, but there's no platforming in Dark Souls. Don't you fucking dare mention Elden Ring, by the way. I want the most video game dark fantasy shit, and Blasphemous is that fucking video game. First, we gotta look at the Penitent one. This is peak character design. To have a good character design, you need a recognizable silhouette. If you can just look at the outline of the character and you know, hey, I know who that is, that's good character design. The huge triangle on the Penitent one's head makes him instantaneously recognizable if you at least know Blasphemous. Another thing I need is good world building. And the world of Custodia, dude. Fucking Kino. I'm gonna need to mention another game again, and we've bullied Hollow Knight way too much. I could say how all of its areas are just blue cave again, pink cave, but let's use another game. Let's use Devil May Cry 5. There are way too many tentacle red demon stages. They all blend together, honestly. And it wouldn't be so bad if the colors weren't so muted. I don't know why, but there's too much brown. Brown and gray and purple. I don't like it. For a game to be dark, it needs color. Blasphemous is a very dark game, but it has color, and they're beautiful. The white in the snow is fucking gorgeous. The blood, man, it looks beautiful. The red, it just fucking accentuates it. This room with this like ghost lady, I don't even remember what she does, but just look at her, man. Look at the atmosphere of this room, the cages in the back. It's fucking Kino. And the level design, man. When I play this, I am fucking immersed. I am the Penitent one. I am jumping through these areas and I'm killing these beasts with my sword. It is incredibly easy for indie games to absolutely destroy their immersion. And most often than not, it's because of the people working on the indie game. It could be because of humor, or even worse, because of politics. Look at Celeste, for example. Imagine you got a kid, he has a Nintendo Switch, and he gets Celeste on it. He plays through the game, and he fucks with it. It's a good game, he likes the platforming, whatever. But then some online freak comes up and says, "Did you know the game you just played is about castrating yourself and cutting off your cock?" That would really take away from the lasting enjoyment of any game to me. Blasphemous is no such thing in the game itself. The developers didn't put any bullshit in it that would take away from its superb atmosphere. Really, for an indie game, it's one of a kind.
I'm proud of you, dear. And I'm tickled pink you're not a transvestite.
If you've made it this far, I truly thank you. You are a true penitent one. And I hope you tried the game. I bought it for $6 on PlayStation. It was on sale. I hope if you get it, it's for less than $10. My enjoyment of the game skyrocketed because of how low I had to pay for it. But nonetheless, even if I had to pay more than $10 for the game, I still think it would have been worth it. So yeah, this has been the legendary Brody. Thank you, and God bless.